Hi guys, welcome to a video. There's something different about me, and it's not my lack of anxiety. That was my first haircut in 8 years, and yes, there was unresolved sexual tension between me and my hairdresser on my part. She did a great job, so thank you very much. It was a bird's nest, and as she was cutting it, thousands of tiny birds flew the nest. Good luck, little guys. So today I'm doing a film review, and I just wanted to do a review of a film called The Girl King, which was released back in 2015, but I've only watched recently because I came across some GIFs on Tumblr, liked the aesthetic and thought, let's see if this is actually watchable. And this is my thoughts on it. So the film is essentially a portrait on Christina of Sweden, who ruled Sweden from age 6 in the 17th century, and the film is about her fighting against the conservative forces who opposed her trying to modernise Sweden and who didn't really tolerate her sexuality. I did a little bit of research on Queen Christina. I don't know how historically accurate the actual film is. I'm guessing they certainly dramatised and manipulated certain aspects anyway to give a more entertaining piece. And of course the film probably paints a much more romantic picture than the actual real life version of events. That being said, she seemed like a pretty cool figure. It was insisted she was raised more as a prince than a princess, which was obviously quite, out there for the 17th century. She was just also someone who didn't conform to gender, who slept with whoever she wanted, and was just kind of like a force of nature. She seemed like a pretty cool figure. So what I really liked about the film was the aesthetic. I'm such a sucker for period pieces, and especially lesbian period pieces, which is what this film is. The costumes were to die for. It really appealed to me because I want to be a prince and I want to dress like a prince. So I loved that that was that, and I just find that so romantic and dreamy. What I disliked about the film was it was quite fast paced. Like, it was too quick. Like, the shots were a bit all over the place. I was kind of getting whiplash, and the linear narrative could have been told a bit more smoothly, but that's just my personal preference. And also I know they've got a lot to pack into one film. Malin Busker plays Queen Christina, and she did an absolutely fantastic job. Genuinely very, very good. May have a crush, may not, who knows? We know that I do. Okay. In a nutshell, the Queen has a passionate devotion to one of her ladies in waiting, who she appoints as a bedfellow. The romance between these two characters is a huge aspect of the film. The chemistry was fantastic, really good. The kissing, a little bit awkward, could kind of tell that both of them were a bit unsure and awkward about it, which is a shame because the chemistry was so palpable, but I was still very absorbed. My favourite part is when the Queen tried to screw the Countess over a giant book. Can somebody screw me over a giant book? As a literature grad, that appeals to me on so many levels. And obviously this is a spoiler, but because of the time period, as you can guess, there's not exactly a happy ending. I wouldn't say the ending's necessarily a tragic one. Basically, she abdicates the throne and her love gets married to a guy. So anyway, I'm really glad I watched the film. I think she's a fascinating historic figure, and she was just super interesting, and especially from a queer perspective, she's just very iconic character. So yeah, I wouldn't expect a fantastic piece of cinema when watching it, but I liked it all the same, and I obviously think subject matter is genuinely very interesting, and I feel this film could have been much more epic than it was, but it is what it is, and yeah. So yeah, it sounds kind of horrible, but to be honest, it felt a bit amateur, but that didn't stop me enjoying it. It's not a bad film, and the main actress does an absolutely incredible job. Okay guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for instant disappointment. If you've seen the film, let me know what you think of it in the comments, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.